Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Fluency Corp YouTube channel. My name is Micah Bellew, and I am CEO and founder of Fluency Corp. We provide corporate language training for companies worldwide. Today, we're going to be talking about the difference between the word expat and immigrant. It seems like we hear the term immigrant quite a bit more than we hear the term expat, probably on the news. But why? What are the similarities and what are the differences, if any? In this global, social, cultural, and professional context, these words really have unique meanings and connotations. In this increasingly borderless world, where globalization gives us a lot of opportunities, how important are these words to our everyday discussions? Well, as always at Fluency Corp, we like to look at all sides to give a good representation of all sides. So, what is the standard definition of expat and immigrant? The difference between the terms expat and immigrant, it's not always obvious, nor are they distinctive. Some may even use the terms interchangeably. Despite the bit of gray area, there actually is quite a difference between the two. An expatriate, which we call an expat, is typically defined as a person who lives outside their native country for a period of time. An immigrant, on the other hand, is defined as a person who comes to live permanently in a foreign country. So, for example, I went to teach English in Mexico for a 1.5-year contract. I was not immigrating. I was an expatriate for a limited amount of time. Now, my grandparents came to the United States, leaving Mexico when they were in their 20s, never planning on living in Mexico again. They were immigrants and now citizens. So the key difference between this really boils down to your intentions and length of time in residing within the foreign country. So an immigrant, as we said, intends to stay indefinitely, while an expat has no clear timeline as to how long their stay will be. So, it's surprising that the definitions of these two words just don't seem to incorporate its accompanying preconceived notions. According to the textbooks, the difference may appear to be trivial in comparison to the reality of the use and misuse of these terms. So, let's look at, are these terms offensive? Can we use them? Is my next question. Neither word is actually offensive, depending on how you say it, use it, or your tone. Somewhere along the way, society has, for some reason, been a little negative about the word immigrant. On the flip side, the term expat is associated with privilege and is considered an ideal reflection of the status quo, which is a belief that this person has decided to live in a foreign country as their lifestyle choice, rather than escaping some kind of hardship or oppression. So, what I would like you to do, a little experiment here, take a moment, open another browser, pause this video, and Google the word immigrant. Now, what images do you see? Now, do the same for the word expats. What difference do you see between the two images? And these images don't just exist online. They also exist in our thoughts and in the back of our minds. It appears that we have somehow been wired to accept these innuendos as simply what is. And to finish out our video today, we will go over the 5 common misconceptions of immigrants and expats. Both immigrants and expats experience common stereotypes and misconceptions on how they integrate within a new country. As a result, many of their interactions with locals are impacted by these impressions. Here are 5 misconceptions of immigrants: that they take jobs from locals, abuse government health assistance programs, are low-income earners, and put a strain on the country's economy. The 5 misconceptions of expats: they live a privileged life, are oblivious to the local economy, politics, and struggles of the residents. They have no interest in blending in and socializing with locals. They're given preferential treatment, and they might not integrate into local customs. So, I hope you have enjoyed the definitions of immigrant and expat and some common misconceptions in our discussion. If you are interested in corporate language training for your immigrants, your permanent residents, or your expats at your company, maybe those who are on assignment for 2 to 5 years, we would be happy to help you. We service all languages, in person and online, giving you customized private lessons for your employees. See you next time.